Hey, good morning, guys. It's Tuesday, May 31st, I believe. Uh, Compiled a list of like a friend of mine said he's booked a trip to Cancun, which I wish him well, and he asked me for some advice, and I said, "Well, advice: bring some sunscreen and use it. That's more importantly." But so it actually got me thinking, like I should probably do a little video on like because I haven't been to Cancun in like 10 years. So it's been just changed a little bit. And I really don't want to. I personally been there so many times that I don't really feel like I want to even go. I'd rather go to Wisconsin Dells, for rather than that. Um, but I will say, like, I make a list that actually like covers all of Mexico. So not just Cancun. Like it's all of like all inclusives. It's everything. So basically, it's not just really a Cancun thing. It's more like all Mexico and like usually when I go down there, I want to go with friends, obviously, and I want to like go all inclusive. I mean, yeah, all inclusive. But I'd rather go to like Cabo San Lucas. I mean, I've been there a few years now, but like it was fun. We actually didn't even go out to the resort. We didn't. Um, that's probably my favorite place. I've been to Puerto Vallarta, and that was decent. But it's not the same as if you were in a party atmosphere. You definitely don't want to go there. I mean, it's okay for the most part because the resort we were at was pretty active and it was pretty fun just for the resort itself. But like if you want to like explore and see things, Puerto Vallarta really is not the place for you. Then you'd rather go to Cabo San Lucas, um, even Cancun because there's the pyramids that you can see and the excursions. It's pretty cool. And then also like if you go down there, do not buy things off the beach. We go to beach vendors and stuff. And the problem is that let's say they say, hey, here's a boat tour, because you don't know what the boats are, first of all, and we don't even know that guy was walking on the beach. He could have like we ended up paying him like I think it was like $300, 300 US dollars, and it could have been like he was just a beach vendor and basically taking our money and then just getting out of there, and then basically we never see him again, right? How are you gonna see him? Anyways, so the first thing on my list is do not drink the tap water. I mean, drink the bottled water. They get a lot of bottled water. I know the first year I went to Cancun, I realized my last day there, they had a filtered water cooler, and I didn't realize that. And it was on the lobby, and I didn't realize that until the last day I was there. I was like, oh, you could like take your own bottle and fill that up um, with the empty bottle. You can actually just get some clean water. I didn't realize that. I was like, oh my goodness. I had to drink tequila the whole week. No, no, I didn't. Anyway, so yeah, that was my first on the list. Second is you can actually like eat the ice. Ice is pretty much filtered everywhere they make it. Like get close to the ocean though, I'd be careful because I've heard some people eating the or chewing on the ice while getting some uh, drinks and stuff, and made them sick actually because they're closer to the ocean and it was not filtered. Yeah, so that's something that you got to keep in mind. Um, or don't chew on the ice, anyways. I mean, I don't think just drinking the stuff um, in the ice is fine. Just don't chew on the ice. Then don't get bothered at the airport when you first walk in and you went through customs. You got like your passport and everything is all checked in. There'll be a bunch of people saying like, "Oh, taxi, taxi." The thing is, is that if you're doing a um, trip through, like, let's say, FunJet or applications, they're going to have a they're going to book you already a shuttle bus to the resort, from the resort to the airport. So don't worry about that. Um, then yeah, basically we want to set up the transportation beforehand. And usually, like I said, usually applications does that already, or FunJet already does that for you. Um, like I said earlier, don't get excursions from the vendors on the beach, because just when they walk around, just wait and wait. Just say no, no, thank you. They'll understand. They'll just walk on to the next victim. Um, hopefully they had no victims, but um, don't forget sunblock. But more importantly, don't forget to use sunblock. I mean, even though you think that you're sitting under the shade, you're like, oh, I'm just gonna be under the shade. I'm not gonna be bothered. I'll be fine. Thing is, the sun down in Mexico is intense. It's a lot closer to, like, um, dirt at that point. But well, it depends on really when you go. But like anytime, like if you, let's say you're used to like the sun in like Wisconsin, and you go down to like Mexico, yeah, it's gonna like burn you up pretty quickly actually. So don't even mess with that. And believe me, I know I got sun poisoning, and that was not fun. My friend will tell you that it is not fun. And then also, like, make sure when you packing sunblock, make sure it's a sunblock and not like sun intensifier for the tanning boost or anything like that. Because my friend also will tell you a story that I never seen it happen. He told me about it. Was that one of his friends like brought um, tanning intensifier, and he's putting on thinking it was regular sunblock. All of a sudden, like his foot started like burning and smelling like a sausage, and that was not fun for him. And he was, oh, I don't know, maybe marking like comment and tell me like, how long it was that he was out for, like maybe a couple days, that he had to go to his room, and like poor him, he had all the women like feeling sorry for him. So hey, you know what? Don't worry about it. Anyways, do not go to presentations. I mean, they're gonna try to like tell you like they have a free breakfast, and like if you go to the presentation, the thing is you're an all inclusive. You get free breakfast, so you don't need to like do that. I know, like a friend of mine said that he wanted to go to one because he was kind of sick of the food. Well, it's like, where do you think they're getting the food from? Anyways, just that was kind of cracking me up. Oh, and also like if you're going to all inclusive, I hope you are. I mean, I don't know if you are or not, but you'll get wristbands, and those wristbands grant you access to like everything in the resort. Because basically, I was wearing a long sleeve shirt one time, and had to go to the bathroom really bad, so I was running into the resort, and the security guards were like, "Oh, show me your wristband." And I had to pull it up and show it to them. Then I had to take off for the bathroom really, really fast. Um, let's see. Oh, then and make sure you don't lose the wristbands, because I remember one time, like my friend went swimming in the ocean, and it came off in the ocean, and basically it was lost, you know. But he had to pay like $75 to get a new one, which at that point though was actually probably worth it, because it's like, I mean, I don't want to say what $75 for. He already spent like a lot of money for the vacation anyways. So save yourself a headache, because what he did actually was kind of ingenious. He was getting those wristbands. I mean, not wristbands. The wrist sweatbands, and he would put them over um, the wristbands you get for the resort, and it covered it up so you don't have to lose it again, which is actually pretty ingenious. Um, and do not, in any circumstance, pee in public. If you have to resort to it, pee in your pants. I mean, because what do you gotta do? Buy new shorts at like $20, or do you go to jail for $500? Yeah, that's something you gotta think about. Because we it happened one time with us was that our friend like really wanted to go to the bathroom and he was like gonna go in the bushes, and meanwhile a cop was coming by, and he was claiming that he didn't pee in the bush because he didn't do that, and the cop was actually about to take him to jail. My other friend, stepped in and saved him from going to jail because he convinced him that he did not pee. Well, thank God for that, right? Because that would have been bad. And so don't pee. Um, don't forget the tip, but don't overdo it. I mean, yes, bring a few dollars for the the room attendants, for but for the bartenders and wait staff. I mean, yeah, like give like a dollar, $1 to like um. You don't have to do it even the same day. You can just do like once every 3 days. I mean, you don't have to over. We had a friend that used to over tip, and it's like you don't have to tip every time we give you a drink. It's all inclusive. The tips are included, but it is how they make their money, though. To be honest with you, so tip like whatever you think is fair. I mean, honestly, like $1 per every three days. And the thing is, like, if you forget like to pack your sunscreen, hopefully you don't. Um, I would say just take the bus down to the local Walmart, because the gift shops there will overcharge for sunscreen. But Walmart is basically like our Walmart in America here. It's basically like, because that's how the locals there do their shopping. There's like a Walmart and a Sam's Club like right next to each other, and it's like, so they're not going to overcharge you for things. They're going to like set prices set on what the Walmart Corporation does. Yeah. So basically all that stuff, and the other thing is like, if you hopefully everyone has a digital camera by now, and it's either on their phone or it's on a digital camera. We used to like take disposable cameras all the time, but basically what I'm saying is bring a camera, take a lot of pictures, have a lot of fun. Um, I would say mainly stay on the resort. I mean, well, like I said, this is actually like more for Mexico. I mean, more for Cancun. But like if you go to like um, Cabo San Lucas or even Puerto Vallarta, and they have like they do offer excursions, yeah, just take them. Especially in Cabo San Lucas, we went when the whale watching season was over because they must have all swam back to Alaska or something. And they're all they said we're out here. I don't know what the deal was, but they're all gone. But there's a certain time. I asked the people on the resort, like, when is the whale watching season? Because I said, yeah, we're actually going on Tuesday or whatever, and taking a boat out there. So that's something to check out, definitely. Um, one excursion, if you're in Cancun, not really excursion, but one of the things I would say is like take advantage of the booze cruise if you can. Um, that's always a lot of fun. But hey, that's about it. And hopefully, like I said, hopefully have fun and just take it easy. And hopefully this video will help you like um, do some fun stuff and be safe. That's all I can really say about that. All right. Well, thank you so much. All right. Have fun.